am on my way to clean out a storage locker that I got at auction the day before yesterday, actually. Yesterday I could not get a hold of them. If you've ever done storage lockers, you know sometimes it's difficult to get them on the phone. They work multiple locations. And yesterday I was in Kentucky. There's the 420-mile yard sale on Highway 68. So I went up for that, so I couldn't come here yesterday. With that being said, I have my Diet Coke in hand. Yes, I know water is probably better for me, and typically I do bring some water, but there is nothing any better when you are in a storage locker and hot than reach over and grab that crisp Diet Coke. And hey, the ice melts, that's water, so I feel good about it. But that's where I'm going. I am going to clean out a storage locker, and I will show it to you guys and kind of do a locker clean out video for you. I know I love watching them. Might just be me, but you know, they tend to be very popular, so I know people like to watch them. So that's what I'm doing today. I am on my way there, and I will pick back up with you guys once I get everything paid for. I have to go in and pay the deposit and all that fun stuff. So once I have the locker in my possession, I will come back on here and share with you guys kind of what I find in there. So I'll be right back with you. All right, we're here at it, J39. Luckily, I'm the only one on this hallway, so let's open her up and see what we're looking at. All right, it's a 10 by 5. The reason I purchased it, to be honest, is I paid $10. This right here. I need more storage shelves, and I thought $10, that's worth way more than that. And if I find something else in here, cool. There is a massage table, but it's in really bad shape. I don't know if those are sellable to be recovered or what. So let me set you up on a tripod, and we'll get to work in here. All right, I'm back, and I do have my gloves on. I always use gloves when I'm cleaning out storage lockers. Just to give you an idea of how I do this, I usually have a keep, a donate, and a trash. I'm going to go through, I have a tote right here that I'm going to go through first, just so that I have an extra tote, because I brought 2, but you know, I may need extras. So I am throwing trash into a trash bag. I get it, not the best way to do it, but it's what I have. So I am not going to bore you guys with the mundane stuff. I will come back on when I find something that's worth showing you. I do believe this locker is going to be a lot of trash. I literally bought it for this right here. And there is on top what looks to be a new toaster oven. And then there's this little storage unit that I can use in my business. And I'll show you that in a little bit. So let me start digging through and getting trash out. And when I come to something that's worth showing you, then I'll bring you right back in and show you what I found. Y'all, I'm going to tell you, this is probably one of the weirdest lockers I've cleaned out. I cleaned out that entire tote, and it's torn up clothing, like you cut it up. Like, for instance, the bill of the hat, and the rest of it was shredded. There's clothing that's cut to pieces, scissors. I don't know if the person just liked to cut stuff up, or they were actually doing something. I don't know. This has been an interesting unit. But I do have in here a 2-wheel cart that I think converts to a flatbed, which I need desperately. So if that's what this really is, that is an amazing find. I needed that. I have one that's collapsible, but it's not your nice, flatbed. And there's another one back here. I'll get to it. That's just like the one I have. So there's 2 of these in here, which, hey, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining at all. So I'm going to go back to pulling stuff, and there's bags. Like, which, you know, cool. I can use that. But yeah, just bags. So I'll go back to pulling this stuff out of here, and if I find something interesting again, I'll come back to you. All right, guys, let me tell you where I'm at. I've gotten from here over pretty much done. I mean, there's some toilet paper and some various things. I have found a bunch of bungee cords, which is helpful because I do use those. The only thing I found is this actually was a fold down. I would rather have a big one, but beggars can't be choosers. I've been needing that type of a cart for some time. I will use that. I found this is like a hot heat blanket. Like if you're out, I think this guy must have been homeless at one time or was homeless and staying here. Found this. It's either a blanket or a duvet cover. It's never been opened. I did find a Yeti cup. The lid is not the one to it, but heck, those can be cleaned up. That's not a problem. And I found this thinking, oh, anybody who's opened a storage unit knows exactly what that is. But I opened it up. Wah, wah. So I do think that he was making things because there's lots and lots of pieces of fabric. There is, I mean, because all this is all those pieces of fabric. And there was the thread, and I found needles and stuff like that. Not needles for bad purposes, but sewing needles. So yeah, I think that's what he was doing. So that's where I'm at. And yes, I am sweaty. I can't do these units without sweating. Heck, I can breathe and start sweating. I'm 55. Those of you who are my age understand. So no, I'm not having a stroke. It is actually cool in here, but not for me. So let me get back. I also see a box up there that's never been opened that says Cleanout. That's interesting. That's where we're at. I'm back at it. I will give you an update in a little bit. All right, giving you an update. It was an air fryer, new in box, and that is a frozen yogurt ice cream maker from Cuisinart. But you know, lesson learned. Do you see my glasses? Can you tell? That scratch right there. You know how I got that? A metal plate fell off of it and hit me right in the face. So thank God I'm wearing glasses because it's like a griddle for a George Foreman or something. But yeah. There you go. You can see it there. Luckily, it didn't do anything to my face, but it did scratch my glasses up, so I guess I'm going to the eye doctor now. Yay. All right, I just videoed for you guys to show you everything that was salvageable, trash, whatnot, and I didn't hit record. So this I am keeping. I saw this when I first looked at the unit, and that's part of why I did bid on it. And remember, I paid $10 all in. It's about $20 once you pay your fees. And then I may have a $10 dump fee. I don't know, because I do have 4 bags of trash. This will all fit into just the 4 black bags. They may or may not charge me for that. I did get some tools. I have not gone through this yet, so I do not know what all's in there, but I do know there's a hammer and a drill, because I actually put these in here from the floor. There's a bike chain. If that can be reset, then that's good. I have a grabber. There is a rigid K3 toilet auger that's brand new. Of course, the Cuisinart frozen yogurt ice cream maker. And this Hamilton, it's a 4-slice Sure Crisp air fryer oven, but I do not think that it is new in box, because I think these may be the trays that go with it. So we'll see. But there's a set of 30-pound weights, which will sell, and the shark back. Oh, and of course, that cart, which I'm excited about. And the reason I got the unit to begin with was this. I'm going to pull that apart and put it in my car and take it home, put it back together. And that chair that was sitting in here had the bag for it. It is a oversized mesh chair, but it does have a little cooler on the side, which is kind of cool. And a luggage rack. Oh, and another collapsible 2-wheeler. This one was mine to begin with. And then that stuff there is going to be stuff that I'm taking home to wash, look at, figure out what it is, because some of that stuff I don't even have a clue what it is. There are some pieces of clothing in there, but they're inside out, and I'm going to wash them before I get too far into it. And then this goes to the Goodwill. There's a bag with pillows and cushions. There is this box which has clothes and just miscellaneous stuff, and I'm sure they can use those bags. I typically take things to the Mission and not the Goodwill, but Mission only takes clothing, and this is a mixture of a lot of stuff. So that's where I'm at. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I did forget to tell you something. Not only did I have the grill fall on my face and scratch my glasses, but I also made a very rookie mistake. And I've been here long enough to not do this. There was a very large jug. And I thought, okay, this guy was, needing to have some water here. If you ever do this, you find something like that, don't open it. It's pee. So, yeah, there's that. There is the jug of pee in here. And there's also, we have 3 cans of spinach and some peaches. So evidently he was trying to become very, very strong, or he just really liked spinach. And I say he because I did find his work ID. So those will be donated. I don't like spinach. They can go to the Mission. They will use it. Anything. They're not expired. They're good till next year sometime. So that's the end of it. I'm going to get all this loaded in the car, take the stuff to the Mission, take the stuff to the trash, and then go home. Have some lunch. I've been here a while. It's already 1 o'clock. See y'all later.